Hey guys, welcome to Jewkarta with me still, Clay Clemens, and this human being
at the wheel, your faithful chauffeur,
Mike White, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Well, we are in an Evo car right now. If you don't know what Evo car is, Evo is a car share provider service. Because of what? We cannot afford any of this. Hey, living in the city is very expensive, but this is also quite responsible of us to use this provider because, of course, you know, you don't have to spend like money on cars with its insurance, and as well because Michael actually lives in downtown, and it's very easy to go anywhere without a car. Or if we need a car like this, or because we're damn lazy about walking and taking transit, we can always get this provider. So that's the reason why. So yeah, it's really nice. It's clean. There's hand sanitizer in it, so that's great. We are going to this Jewish place called
OMNITSKY's Kosher Deli. To my knowledge, the only Jewish deli in the city of Vancouver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why we're doing this? Because of course this is the first day of Hanukkah that we're taping this video, and also it's Christmas because Jewish people like celebrate Christmas, no? The irony of it all.
Yes. This is what we do instead of Christmas.
Right.
No, we get together, we light some candles, we eat, and we complain.
I'm not saying that.
I can say that. I can say
about
that.
his own people.
I know what my people do. It's all right.
Anyways, yes, not only that, we're also getting this food from this Singaporean place because we've done Indonesian, and I thought I want still to, get something that still reminds me of home, but not Indonesian, but it's still very close to Indonesian dishes.
Yeah.
It's called...
Jewish food doesn't actually remind me of home, it just reminds me of other Jews.
Is that a good thing? You make that sound like it's a bad thing.
What are you gonna do?
You do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do.
Yes, this Singaporean place is on Kingsway. It's called SHIOK. We're getting 2 or 3 dishes from there, and we're gonna combine everything. And I'm very excited to try the Jewish food. And I think I'm going to be very honest about it. It's gonna be brutal. So stay tuned, guys.
John's Deli. Deli. And regular rye or caraway or toasted cinnamon.
Caraway.
Yeah.
Here's something that our viewers need to see. It's the box of matzo that looks like it's flipping you off.
That's very true. Now you ruined that for me and for the entire universe that watching this video. Blame this Jew, okay? Okay, humans, so look at this.
Yes. So as you know, we're doing something a little bit different in this episode. In the lead up to Christmas, we are focusing on the foods that Clay and I would normally have around Christmas time, which have nothing to do with Christmas because Clay and I, broadly speaking, have nothing to do with traditional Christmas food.
Well, here, in like traditional North American foods,
Yes.
because of course, you know, I was born and grew up in Jewkarta, Indonesia, which is why, you know, I chose this place to be the part of our Christmas celebration.
Yes.
Even though it's not Indonesian, it's something like I mentioned before, close to Indonesia.
Yes.
Yeah, and For Michael, of course, because it's Christmas, it's just so perfect to get the Jewish food.
Yes, although I grew up white, you can see I'm white, very white. In
your name, your last name,
North
your
America,
appearance, everything
yes,
is white.
I have never celebrated Christmas because I was born and continue to be a Jew.
That sucks.
It's a matter of opinion. Yeah. So as it happens,
Sorry.
on the day that we are filming this, it's the first day of Hanukkah. Hanukkah lasts for 8 days for some reason, I guess because we're greedy. And it falls on different days every year. This year it is December 10th to 18th, and today is December 10th. So we ventured out, as you know, to the only Jewish delicatessen in Vancouver, OMNITSKY's. And we got ourselves, I picked two signature Jewish delicatessen dishes. Pastrami on rye, caraway rye, that was my choice there.
Maybe
and matzo ball soup.
Like we also have like audience probably from outside of
We have
North
an
America.
audience.
Hey, we're gonna be very arrogant and confident about what we do before we actually
Millions.
establish.
The millions of you watching.
That's what's more important.
Yes.
No,
yes.
maybe you have to tell them what is pastrami.
So probably the majority of you are familiar with smoked meat, and also corned beef, which is really just a cured thinly sliced deli meat. Really, pastrami is exactly that, except with various spices added.
Right.
Because this is of Eastern European origins, as are most Jewish deli foods, which were brought to North America by Ashkenazi Jews from Eastern Europe. We don't really do a whole lot of spices because those were not available in Eastern Europe in the 1800s when these foods were developed. What you gonna do, right? So there's a lot of pepper, not a whole lot else really.
Yeah.
A lot of peppercorns.
And then the other thing that we got here from the Jewish place.
Matzo ball soup, yes. Yeah.
So
otherwise known as Jewish penicillin, because we consider it a cure-all.
Oh,
if you're not
really?
feeling well, particularly if you have a cold or the flu or something, this
Oh,
is supposed to make you feel a whole lot better.
I don't want to be straight.
We'll not cure you of that because you don't need to be cured of that.
Thank goodness I
Yes.
don't need that. So whoever think that you being gay is sick, well, maybe you are sick human beings.
Yeah.
So get over it.
If you're watching this and you're a rabbi and you think that matzo ball soup can cure you of homosexuality, I would like to absolve you of that belief because it ain't gonna work. I've been eating this since I was a child, still homosexual.
Nah.
That was Hava Nagila, if you didn't know. Yeah, the Jewish song that even non-Jews know.
That's the only
Yes.
Jew song that I know.
But look at me hogging the spotlight, talking about my food. Let's talk about what Clay's got going on.
This is very interesting because we got like two different like very polar opposite. So first one here, we have what we call chapchai. So chapchai, it's like a mixed vegetable. So stir fry usually with some carrot, a cabbage, a little bit of vermicelli, and also mushroom. So that's that. I'm sure like the two main ingredients there, it's onion and garlic, obviously.
Okay.
Right? And this is something that very close to home because this is not only something that we have at Christmas time, but also a Muslim people who celebrate Eid. You know, they usually have this as one of their menu to welcome the guests over their house. And in my personal experience, it's not like, yes, we went to their houses and everything, and you know, just congratulate them and just like, you know, catch up in their big days because I was born and grew up Catholic. But this one's something that they make and they actually deliver to you know, all the neighbors. And we do exactly that during Christmas time. We deliver our food, and of course, you know, we need to know that we cannot serve anything with pork because that will be non-halal.
Right. If you keep kosher, which for the record, I do not never have. I'm a heathen. I'm going to hell. I've accepted my fate.
For
It's all
a
good.
piece of bacon, he's going to hell.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to, yeah.
And of course, the one more thing that we have here is satay, beef satay and chicken satay. You very familiar with what satay is? It's basically just meat on skewers, completed with a very flavorful peanut sauce. Right, so I think I wanna start with the matzo ball soup.
Yes, before it gets cold, it may already be cold.
Yeah.
Yes, normally this should be served to you piping hot. Now, if you don't know what matzo is, let's try this first. So,
oh my goodness.
Now, the soup itself is a typical chicken broth, so there's no great surprises there. Usually it has egg noodles in it and some very finely diced carrot. Now, matzo is just unleavened bread, meaning bread that has not risen yet.
Oh,
yes.
So this is not the actual balls.
Not the balls to which I think Clay is referring right now. You can
What did I try to
you can
refer
take the
to?
gay out of his home, but yeah. And so the matzo, which comes in a cracker form, is then ground down into a meal, and then you form them into balls with vegetable oil and egg, and I believe a little bit of water, and you boil them like you would just about any dumpling, and it turns into these. Depending on who makes them and the skill of the person who's making them, can be either extremely light and fluffy or be quite dense and chewy.
This is not chewy at all. It's just like very soft and just like basically melted in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a good matzo ball right there.
I could really tell why this soup claimed to be the cure for all, because it's just like comforting. It's that there's no some like any kind of spices that would make you gag or
A lot of salt though.
Yeah. You can definitely taste that, but it's not like the soup that sometimes when you're sick, you're not really. Your palate, your tongue, your mouth is not really good with all the spices that's available out there, right?
Yeah.
So this is like very simple, very like not plain seasoning, like very simple seasoning.
Yeah.
Basically, just very very salty.
Yeah.
Not very salty, like enough saltiness.
Yeah. Jewish cuisine in general is not going to assault you with a for lack of a better word, rainbow of various spices, because we just didn't have, by we, I mean my people, did not have access to a lot of exotic spices in Eastern Europe in the 1800s.
They're just gonna hurt you with their humors.
Yes. yeah. We're gonna hurt you with our fabulous one-liners.
Don't worry, I'm so trained for this, so
yeah. You may not be, but Clay is. Yeah. Should we? Yeah. So here we've got pastrami on rye. Now, typically, yes, it comes on rye, and it comes with your choice of mustard. I specifically asked for deli mustard on this, but I'm not sure if there is any. It's a big sandwich though, which it typically should be when you get it from a Jewish deli.
There's no mustard in it. I think so far, I was quite surprised with how good the quality is. Like, the pastrami, I think it's good because it's not the first time that I had pastrami. I had that before, and yes, it is like very salty and everything. So I can only imagine that will be perfect with the dill pickle to cut that saltiness with the freshness from the dill. The matzo soup was fantastic. So,
Yay, Jews!
You're happy.
Yes.
So let's start with the rice.
Oh, okay. And is there anything signature in the presentation here? It's got some sliced cucumber on top.
No, not really.
That's just to make it pretty.
Yeah, but you know what? In Southeast Asian cuisine, including like if you go to street foods and then get deep fried chicken or whatever, or any kind of fried things, they always include cucumber and also what is it called? Lettuce. Usually as a part of the side dish. It's because why? It's actually good when you eat deep fried food. This will control your cholesterol.
Huh.
The freshness from cucumber.
Okay.
So
All right.
that makes a habit, and just it just comes with it.
Vegetables. Is there anything they can't do?
Oh my god, I can't wait for this. I hope this is not disappointing because what? Earlier, earlier.
Some shit went down.
Yeah, well, we're trying to get this food. Oh my god, the delivery was so bad. Like went to the wrong building first of all, and then took a little while to actually find our building or Michael's building, and then he put it in the wrong unit.
Yeah.
Annoyingly.
Yeah.
And then when
on a completely different floor, I believe the two units have one number in common. So he just decided to go to a completely different floor.
And when we got all of the food, like all the packaging was trash. Like this is like I think the sauce probably should be more than that.
Speaking of accidents, yeah. No, half of it had leaked into the plastic bag. Yeah. It looked like somebody had an unholy accident.
So fucking annoying.
Yeah. All right. But presumably that will not affect the taste. What's your initial impression, Clay?
It definitely affected my mood.
But that's all behind us now. What about the taste?
Yep.
I like it.
I just want to get into the satay actually. One was beef. I'm gonna try the beef first.
Okay. Love peanut sauce, and it never seems to be the same way twice.
Oops. Come on now.
We do enjoy our meats on sticks.
Oh,
very good.
That's the chicken that you have.
I have the chicken, yes.
I have the beef. The beef is very tender. I love it.
If you're in Indonesia,
Hey, Mitchell.
if you're in Indonesia, if you go to a bar, let's say, would those be available as a snack? Because they should be.
Bar?
That to me is an excellent bar snack.
Maybe. Like if the team of the bar is like more like Indonesian, I think so. But usually not, because that portion, that satay, you wouldn't find like the satay in Indonesia like that. It will be thicker. Like the meat will be thicker, and then the size is bigger, and it usually comes not like a set of two, but at least like half a dozen or a dozen per set.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it's actually like a meal because usually it comes with rice.
That was the satisfied burp of a Jew on Hanukkah. Yeah. All right. So I'm very impressed with your food, as I knew I would be.
Okay.
So thumbs up on your first experience of Jewish deli.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised, so that's important.
Okay. Very good.
I have barley drink here that's barely anything.
Yeah, because most of it leaked out in the bag. Thank you very much, delivery man. Yeah. So I don't know anything about what this is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually.
We decanted what was left, what hadn't leaked into the bag, into this coffee mug here. This is some sort of Indonesian barley drink? I don't know.
It's not Indonesian, it's Singaporean.
Oh, it's not? Oh, okay. Sorry. Singaporean. Sorry.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
And this one is a rose milk.
Okay. Very, very subtle sweetness to this.
So good.
Wow, I don't quite know how to describe that. You can barely taste the barley. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is lovely.
Okay. Looks like a strawberry milkshake, but
Oh no, honey.
does not smell like one.
Nope. It's not gonna be like that.
Wow.
It's more like that Middle Eastern rose tea. But
Yes.
it's a milk tea version of it.
Not that sweet despite the neon pink color. Not that sweet. Not that rich either. That's really nice. This is like
we should put-
North Americans will know what I'm talking about. This is like strawberry quick for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should put ice in it actually. Later on. Alright.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, guys,
Yeah.
thank you so much for watching us and following us the entire day to get this fabulous food right here.
Yes.
Happy Hanukkah for all of you, and also Merry Christmas.
Yes.
We're gonna take a break for maybe the next 2 weeks until New Year's, and then we're gonna be back with a new episode of Jewkarta.
Yes.
Thank you so much once again. I hope you have a great holiday, and we'll see you in 2021.
Yes. Let's hope it's a better year.
Yay! Bye bye.
Bye bye.